Up with KREM begins now.
Good morning, everyone. 6 o'clock here on your Tuesday morning. Thanks for being here with us. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. Did you get rain on your way in?
Not too much.
I got like a tiny bit of some sprinkling. So we have Thomas Patrick here with us. Is it still going to be raining for people heading out the door this morning?
Yeah, it could be for some areas because it's kind of like a 40-60 split right now in terms of where that rain is covering the inland northwest. But as we look out at Spokane, actually does not look like any active rain, at least not over downtown Spokane at the moment with our current temperatures in the mid-40s. The airport also not reporting any active rainfall, but the roads are certainly wet and damp across the region, as the rain has been fairly continuous really since yesterday afternoon. Even had a couple thunderstorms at that time yesterday, but for that rainfall, most of it is starting to push to the southern half of the inland northwest. Again, no active rain over Spokane at the moment, but if you are traveling southward into Whitman County or westward along I-90, you're probably running into quite a bit more rainfall. So this is where it currently is for the inland northwest, but more pop-up scattered showers and storms are likely to arise this afternoon.
Here's a live look at the traffic impact from I-90 in Hamilton right now. Traffic flows in both directions are moving okay here at this hour. You can see some wet road conditions, but overall, again, it was just some light sprinkles this morning, but nothing that's going to cause any major ponding or hydroplaning from this rain. So we will keep a close eye on the traffic conditions throughout the morning. On Up with KREM, we bring you weather and traffic together every 30 minutes. Happening today, Spokane County Commissioners are expected to vote on a plan that could reduce wildfire risks near Spokane Valley.
So Vista is asking the county to approve an easement that would let them bury power lines in the area. Overhead power lines have caused several wildfires in the last few years. In 2020, a fire destroyed Malden and Pine City. Investigators say the fires was sparked from a tree branch falling on a Vista power line. Then in 2023, a faulty security light on an inland power utility pole sparked the Gray Fire in Medical Lake. Between both of those fires, hundreds of homes burned.
If they get the go-ahead today, Vista says it will bury 2.5 miles of overhead lines in an area near Micah Peak. Work would start in mid-July and continue through the end of August. The utility is planning similar work in northern Spokane County and the Moran Prairie area.
Well, new this morning, the private security guards who dragged a woman out of the Kootenai County Town Hall pleaded not guilty to multiple misdemeanor charges.
This is a story we've been following for months now. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press report the 4 men who work for Lear Asset Management pleaded not guilty through their attorneys earlier this month. Back in late February, Dr. Teresa Borenpol was forcibly removed from a town hall in North Idaho from shouting from the audience. The security guards that removed her are charged with misdemeanor crimes and battery and false imprisonment. Another man facing charges for allegedly pushing one of Borenpol's friends also pleaded not guilty. Pre-trial conferences and jury trials are scheduled between late April and mid-July. Caught on camera, a big mess on I-90 in Seattle. Take a look at this. The freeway is back open this morning after an RV caught fire in Seattle's Mount Baker Tunnel. This happened yesterday around noon. All eastbound lanes were closed for almost 7 hours after this.
The cars were having to turn around as the fire grew and smoke filled the tunnel. Other drivers ended up in huge backups. They extended even onto other freeways in western Washington.
This is probably the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, although I'll usually try to avoid traffic if I see that there's like an accident or I just won't have to go there then. But yeah, this, at least on I-90, probably the worst I've seen.
Wow, bad enough to even be able to do that whole interview without moving his car. Thankfully, Washington State Patrol says nobody was hurt in the crash or the fire.
New details this morning on a Montana murder suspect arrested in North Idaho.
KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy combed through new court documents and explains how investigators from 2 states tracked him down in Coeur d'Alene.
Cody Rencurl spent the weekend here at the Kootenai County Jail as a fugitive from Montana. We've now learned he was caught here in Coeur d'Alene buying a pizza. KREM 2 News obtained court documents detailing how Ren Curl came to be a homicide suspect and how investigators used the victim's debit card to track him down. A Hill County District Court affidavit shows Ren Curl quickly became the suspect after a woman's house cleaner found her dead in her Havre townhome Wednesday. The cleaner told Havre police victim Dixie Schroeder was in the process of breaking up with Ren Curl, but he was still living in her basement. Police determined he'd taken Schroeder's car May 2nd. A neighbor's security camera caught him moving things out of the townhome before driving away. Havre police were able to track Ren Curl to Coeur d'Alene through Schroeder's debit card. They say he used it to buy fast food and had pizza delivered to a Coeur d'Alene hotel. And that's when Coeur d'Alene police and the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office stepped in, keeping an eye on him until he was arrested Thursday. The Sheriff's Office tells KREM 2 they found writings in the hotel room that hinted Ren Curl was planning an active shooter situation to have law enforcement kill him. Ren Curl waived extradition last week. He is expected to be transported back to Montana to face a charge of deliberate homicide. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
Time is 6:06 as we take another look at our weather forecast back to Doppler radar, and it kind of shows you that it's not widespread rain as of this morning. There's just a cluster of rain showers that's pushing now into the southern half of the inland northwest, but anywhere along like Moses Lake to Ritzville and then southward from there, still in line for a bit of morning rain today. But that's not the only batch we are tracking. I think like yesterday and the day before, we'll see these pop-up showers and thunderstorms fire back up in the afternoon hours. So for the third straight day, a thunderstorm chance for the inland northwest. We'll give you the timeline of events for what to expect for today and where those storms will be most likely. All in your weather impact forecast in about 12 minutes.
Happening today, your Spokane Chiefs return to the ice for Game 3 of the WHL Championship Series.
Okay, so we are all very excited, but no one's as excited as KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones. He has been live at the Spokane Arena this morning. So, Brandon, what do you have for us? It's a big game tonight, right?
Oh, it's the biggest of games tonight. Good morning, Tim, Nicole. This is a huge opportunity tonight. The Spokane Chiefs return to Spokane. They've tied the series up, coming back down from Canada against Medicine Hat, and they have an opportunity to take the series lead, so they can go up 2-1 tonight. We've got just so much excitement for this opportunity. I know the fans in here tonight, they are going to be absolutely pumped up. But last game they played, down 1-0, they came out hot. I mean, just think about what you got a chance to see. After losing that first game in Canada to Medicine Hat, the Chiefs bounced back in a big way for Game 2, netting 6 goals, with 2 of those coming from Kraken prospect and team captain Berkeley Cadden. Of course, they'll be looking to keep that momentum rolling tonight. Games 3 through 5 will be right here at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Game time set for 7 p.m. I checked this morning. Tickets are still available, just a few of them though, so make sure you get on top of that opportunity. Come out here with you and the fam. Enjoy it. And hold up. 1 second. I'm thinking I'm seeing somebody on the ice right now. Someone's already getting some practice in on the ice real quick. Boomer's in the house, folks. Come on, man. Boomer. Hey, let's think about it. Hey, Boomer. Chiefs going crazy tonight. How can you not be excited for this, folks? That's what I'm talking about. Boomer is the absolute best. Getting me pumped up, getting me ready for this action tonight here at the arena. So come out. If you're coming out, please send some pictures in to us. Text us those at 509-448-2000. We are ready. We are ready to support the Spokane Chiefs as they make this championship effort striving. Hopefully we get a parade, right, Boomer? You know, that's what I'm talking about. So we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
You know, for a guy that doesn't talk a lot, he sure makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, right? No kidding.